Welcome back, everybody, to the Binary Sunset podcast. Glad to have you back. Zach, what do we have for these people today?
For these lovely people, we're going to be trying something new. This
Yep.
is part of basically Binary Sunset's post Mandalorian, and prior to all the new fun things that or fun media that Lucasfilm will be releasing later this year. But basically, this is and this is going to be kind of an area where we can get creative. It's very simple. Basically, how this is going to work is that we are both going to make montage Star Wars videos. Everybody's seen them on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. I mean, I watch montage Star Wars videos like all the time. I watch the montage video of Yoda talking about failure, and I cry every single time. I've probably watched it
Yeah.
like 7 times, and I still cry every single time.
They can be happy, they can be sad, they
Yeah.
can be silly.
And it's something that's fun for the community, obviously,
Yeah.
because it gives us the ability to kind of retell these stories. I'm going to cut to the chase. So we are going to give each other prompts to make our own montage videos. And how this is going to work is basically I'm going to give AV a prompt, a theme, and I'm going to give him a song. And the song doesn't have to be in the entire video. It just has to be in the video for part of it. 3, Thrice, Revenge of the Sith. And each video has to be 30 seconds or under. So that's going to give us some time. And throughout basically, we're going to give each other a week to come up and cut our videos. So here it is. The theme is I just want a plain old villain montage.
Okay.
And
what song would you
the
like me to...
song is an awesome song. I really enjoy it. I honestly think it's one of the best Star Wars songs in my opinion, and it's in one of the worst films, the film I think I dislike the most. And that is, everybody knows
Last
it. The last, yeah, no. You almost got me right there. The Rise of Skywalker. And it's the anthem of evil from The Rise of Skywalker, which is Palpatine's theme. And I don't think if those
his new theme.
his
right?
his new theme,
It's like-
his new
yeah.
theme. Well, technically it was always his theme, but anyway, because he was always there.
Wait, well, it depends which clone it was.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It's not Snoke's theme. It's the Anthem of Evil, and it's the Anthem of Evil. You don't have to use all of it, but you have to use some of the audio. And for anybody listening, if you have not heard this song in its entirety, go on. This is the only time I'm going to tell you to go on Spotify or YouTube and look up a song from The Rise of Skywalker because it's really good. It's really sinister.
Right, but before that, if you're on Spotify and YouTube already, go ahead and check us out too.
Yeah.
If,
Subscribe.
I don't know what you're watching or listening to this on, but
Leave a comment.
while you're there,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Tell them. Yeah. But yeah, that is what I have for you. Now, AV, what do you have for me?
Cool. Okay, so I'm excited. I got some shots in mind.
Okay.
And you said it's so. Just to be clear, it's a 30-second.
30
montage.
seconds. Yeah. 30.
Okay. So what I want you to do is actually, you know what? Hold on. I forgot what the name of the song was. It's not a Star Wars song.
The suspense.
but
I guess.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
I gotta. Look
I
this
didn't
up
even
real
think
quick.
about that, but I should have. That's a loophole.
What?
You just exploited a loophole. I was gonna say it should have been Star Wars songs, but actually, I like this better. Give me your random song.
I love I love Star Wars montages when they're not Star Wars
Fair enough.
songs.
Fair enough.
I want you to use. You have to use "Love Story" by Taylor Swift.
Is there a certain? Can I use a remix or can I use a? Does it have to be
Yeah,
the
you
original?
can use a remix if
Okay,
you
that
want.
gives me a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
leeway.
fine.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
Story remix. I'm gonna do the remix that was really popular last year.
Okay. Is that the one that people use against the
dancing.
Darth Vader in the hallway?
I think so. Yeah. Well, it was the one that everybody was
think
dancing
so.
to.
Marry me, Juliet, you never have to be alone. I love you and
Please tell me this is a love story between Anakin and Padme, but maybe it's not.
That was actually my first
Okay.
idea, but since I've been so inspired by weird people online,
Okay. Oh boy.
I want you to make a hot and heavy Raylo montage with Love Story by Taylor Swift.
No. The market.
Travel.
The market is so saturated. The market is so saturated for
That's
that.
exactly what I want. I want you to make the cringiest one you can think of.
Okay. Raylo. I will go on record. I do support Raylo, by the way. I am a supporter of Raylo, but I'm not a
Okay, I can
supporter of
edit that
this.
I want to feel like you just dumped a bunch of mud all over me. I want to feel dirty. I want to feel gross.
You want to feel gross.
Yeah,
This is...
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what
I
you
am
got.
very excited also. 30 seconds. It's a love story.
30 seconds of pure bliss.
Pure bliss. Okay. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna give you the
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the Raylo we deserved. Actually, I like the Raylo we deserved. I'll be honest. That Raylo was not the problem with Rise of Skywalker.
Well, we can get into that later. Let's not waste time. Let's make haste.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool. So we have our missions.
Permissions. All right.
Let's get cracking.
Okay, let's get cracking.
Transition. I guess it's time to get started on this little project of ours. We thought we would document our progress here so that you guys could like kind of be along for the ride a little bit.
I will say it took me way longer to make this montage, this Raylo montage, if you will, than I thought it would. I spent, I guess, 3 days on it, and in all, I spent probably around 3.5 hours thinking about it, but then also trying new things and trying to figure out how I want it to look.
Okay, so before we start, I think maybe listening to the song might be smart. I'm gonna skip ahead. I think it might be smart to just do like a list of villains now. Number 1, easy, Darth Vader, right? Gotta include Darth Vader. Palpatine, the Emperor.
I've actually seen a lot of Raylo videos when The Last Jedi was still in theaters, and I just wanted to see specific scenes from the movie because I loved it so much. I could not because on YouTube, they would take it down if you put up footage from the movie because it was still in theaters. Remember when people went to movie theaters?
Darth Maul, I guess we could do Count Dooku.
My first time being introduced to Raylo was when I was looking for clips of The Last Jedi, and a lot of these clips were left on YouTube because they were changed and altered so much, I guess. I kind of just went down the rabbit hole at that.
Kylo Ren, Supreme Leader Snoke. No, I think that's fine. It's 30 seconds. All we have to do is just make something, contribute something to the Star Wars community that no one's ever done before, and that's make a montage video.
Kind of wanted to do something that I haven't seen in the Raylo community yet, and that is make a really good montage that does not rely too much on whip pans and zoom in speed ramps. And I was kind of inspired by The Men from U.N.C.L.E., the movie, the Guy Ritchie movie. It's a pretty good movie. Specifically the montage scene when they're raiding a base, and it kind of has this like comic book-esque editing pace to it, which I really enjoyed.
Okay, so at this point I kind of have like a working rough intro going. It does take up like half the video, but it's 30 seconds, so it's, I mean, whatever. But it's gonna, once it bangs, it's gonna bang. So, you know. Just...
Essentially for this video, I just did a hell of a lot of cropping. That's kind of the trick to this kind of comic book montage feel.
Okay, so I've kind of got all the different clips in each of these different little pockets. I figured start with the Emperor, then go to Vader. Next, obviously, Darth Maul. Then we got Dooku. Dooku's kind of hard because he's never really that menacing. He's kind of just, I don't know, funny. Then we've got, obviously, Kylo Ren. We're in the sequel trilogy now. Last but not least, we got Snoke.
This is Star Wars. This is Star Wars Montage. I'm going to add a Wilhelm scream. And let me show you what I'm working with. So let's see here. Where should we add the Wilhelm scream? Because technically you don't see many people die. Except here, actually. That's where we're going to add it. We're going to add it right there. We'll see if AV notices it. And for those of you who don't know, the Wilhelm scream sounds like this.
So a lot's kind of changed since the last time I recorded.
And I'm very satisfied. I think I'm going to kick AV's ass when it comes to what he's preparing for me.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trick him. That's my plan. I'm gonna trick him. I'm gonna make him think it's a real thing, and then 1 week later.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third and final part of this podcast/video, where AV and I make Star Wars remixes.
The grand finale, if you will.
Given the prompts that each of us were given by each other. Now, I am very confident in saying, AV, I'm going to kick your ass.
I wouldn't speak, dude. I wouldn't speak too soon. I'm pretty proud of the monster I made.
All right. Okay. We'll see. I will say, Love Story by Taylor Swift, the remix is just edged in my brain. So I think of that song like every 45 minutes.
I will say, if yours is better than mine, I'm still going to take credit because I'm the one that gave you the prompt. So either way, I win.
Yeah. That's not how it works. But it's a love story, baby.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
It's
so,
going to be stuck in my head for the next week.
How long? I'm just interested. How many hours do you think you spent in all?
Well, okay, so I think that it took longer for me to make because I feel like the behind the scenes stuff was kind of like trying to film myself like through the different stages of my process.
Yeah.
Made it longer because I'd never really done that before. And so I had to spend a lot of time figuring out like what my like plan of action was in order to do like a behind the seenes kind of thing.
Interesting.
The actual video itself didn't take me very long to do. I think because I kind of just went ham on it, and it's only actually I was aiming for 30 seconds. It's around 45.
It's okay. I have 31 seconds. Mine is
Okay.
31.
Well, so, okay, it's fine. I think as long as it's like under a minute, I think it's acceptable.
It's fine.
There was no way around it. It was
that's sometimes the what happens when you're editing.
But it probably took me it took me like I think in total like just like 6 hours to do all of it.
Oh wow. Okay, you actually spent much more than me. I spent probably 3.5.
Okay, that's not bad.
And I filmed myself. I mean, I don't think I went through as such a specific process of showing people how I made it. It was more of me just summing up how I was going to make it and how. I'm really interested to see if you catch anything in it. I'll say that much. Anything familiar.
Sure.
I guess without further ado, let's just jump into it.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay,
let's do yours first.
All right, we'll do mine first.
Okay, I have it open on my computer.
All right, so
3, 2, 1, go.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Useless to resist last we reveal ourselves to the
Pride.
Wow, that was like a beautiful shit post.
Thank you. I'm incapable of doing anything but shit posts. Thank you.
I recently showed one of my friends our Instagram, and he was like, "Wow, this is basically just a bunch of Star Wars shit posting." I was like, "Yep, basically." This fits our Instagram aesthetic.
Oh, big time.
I really enjoy how you kind of just mashed both shit posting, but also like kind of trying to be serious, like badass.
Well, it started because I started out trying to be serious about it, but then I was like, that's not my wheelhouse.
Maybe can't do serious.
I can't do serious. But yeah, so it starts out with Anthem of Evil, and then it goes into Flo Milli. That was Maggie's
That was good.
idea.
I love the air horns, and the Darth Jaja.
Yes. The very last piece of the I was basically done, and I was like, it's missing something, and so the very last piece of the puzzle was Star Wars Kid.
You saw your big doodle. Yeah, I love Star Wars Kid.
Yeah,
what an icon. We'd love to have you on the show, bud. If you're watching this video.
Yeah, we'd love you. Yeah, we'd love you to be. That's an oldie but a goodie. Tell you that much.
I think the best part of this video is when it transforms from Anthem to Evil to like and like it's Palpatine laughing and then bam.
But did you notice it's the Rise of Skywalker? It's him in Rise of Skywalker, and then I like did a cross dissolve into him in Return of the Jedi. Did you notice that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yes.
All right. Out of 10, what would you rate that?
Out of 10. I mean, the thing is, it definitely it caught me off guard.
It broke some rules.
It did. I don't know if I can rate it because this is not what I was expecting. I mean, technically, it wasn't 30 seconds.
Okay, fine.
I love the Fortnite dancers.
Yeah. It's because I took my time in the beginning of it. I think is why it's so long. I think I could have. I think I could have sped up the intro, but. And
I love how you have Supreme Leader Snoke.
Yeah.
He's in my video briefly.
Nice.
Yeah. No, yours is. I don't know if we can compare these. Because you went in a different direction. Mine's way different than this.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
For those of you who are listening in, you can go to our YouTube or Instagram and watch.
This might be very confusing for you if you're on the podcast.
Yeah, you can go on our YouTube and Instagram and watch these. I'll give you an A+. How about that?
Thank you. I'd accept nothing less.
Nothing less.
But yeah, and we'll. By the way, just once again for the podcast listeners, we'll leave a link in the description. For you. So.
All right. So now it's my time.
All right. Yeah. Let me get yours pulled up. I'm gonna do a 3, 2, 1, go. All right. 3, 2, 1.
You think you can turn him, pathetic child.
Ben, I feel the conflict in you. When we touched hands, I saw your future. We'll turn. I'll help you.
I know what I have to do.
Marry me, Juliet, you never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know. I talk to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say oh.
Beautiful. Loved it. Loved it. That's exact. Contrary to mine. This is exactly what I was looking for.
Okay. I mean, I'm a Raylo fan, and I mean, if you're gonna make a Raylo video, you just gotta get the cringe out of the way, and you gotta commit to
definitely.
Ray and Kylo.
You have to go. You gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go on that one.
Yes,
big time.
Did you notice anything at the end?
No. What?
Go to the last 5 seconds. I'm interested
5 seconds.
if you hear. If you hear.
All right. For everybody listening and watching, I'm gonna go to the last 5 seconds. With the noise?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's Wilhelm.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard it now. Nice. Beautiful. You can't have a Star Wars video without the Wilhelm scream. You can't have Star Wars without Wilhelm.
It's a very subtle Wilhelm.
Yes. But Wilhelm, nonetheless. Beautifully
Yeah.
done, Zach. I love it.
Thank you.
It satiates my hunger and thirst for some Reylo action.
Some Halo action.
Did you include the kiss from Rise of Skywalker?
No, this is all
Last Jedi?
Last Jedi. Because I thought, I mean, the scene's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love that you cut it to the beat.
yeah,
It's very satisfying when that
had
happens.
some story at the beginning.
Yeah, a little bit of story. Yeah.
I think the thing that made me proud of it was just the end when they both look at each other, but it's not like they're not actually looking at each other. But
But hey, that's movie magic, baby.
movie magic editing. So.
Yeah, nicely done. I'd give that an A+ too.
Whoa.
What? You don't want an A+?
Oh, I thought you said an 8+2.
Well, even then, that A+2 is 10 out of 10 babies. You get an
I
A,
guess.
an
I
A+,
guess.
just like
Okay,
me.
all right.
We both get A+.
Thanks.
I love grading my own paper.
Let us leave a comment. Whose is better?
Yeah.
So that's it. I had a lot of fun doing this. I'd love to do it another time.
Oh yeah. I want to do a bunch of these. This is really fun.
Yeah,
And I think
yeah,
it's uniquely, I think, our thing. I think
with our talents.
because
Yes.
we both cut our teeth on editing, and so
Yeah.
it's kind of just doing it for fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's the that's the episode for you.
that's the end of that one.
We'll keep you updated for more. And obviously check out our other stuff on YouTube and everywhere podcasts are available. Thanks for listening.
Thanks again. Bye.
Bye.